This is the best special edition I've seen so far from Ram, and it's the 250-year anniversary. They nailed it, especially on the interior. Now this truck is available here at King Garff Christ Street Dodge Ram here in West Valley, Utah. Be sure to ask for Ezra. Let's check out the window sticker so you guys can see what comes with this package. At the very top is the description. Bighorn, base price is $53,430. And then this one was finished in bright white clear coat. Short listing of the standard features. This is a short one. Starting off, the options is that 250th anniversary edition for $24.95. You guys see all the features that come in there, special stitching, and it gives you a lot of nice exterior accents like the black painted bumpers and fender flares. Now Bighorn level 2 is added and has a lot of nice goodies in that package. Also all-weather mats, anti-spin, 3-liter Hurricane, and this one does have the multi-function tailgate as well. 33-gallon fuel tank and trailer brake finish off the options. Destination is $27.95 for a total price of $66,080. And then here is the warranty coverage. So 10-year 100, and then you have that 3-year 36 for basic. Lastly, fuel economy numbers. The Bighorn is a killer in the segment, and this package just brings it on home. Gloss black painted bumpers and fender flares. You can get this in 3 colors: red, white, or blue. Hydro blue, I can't remember the red that they use for this one though, but also available in Laramie trim. You guys see on the hood, Sport Performance hood with that American flag, all blackout, adaptive cruise control, front parking sensors, premium lighting, so all LED. Now your turn signals are incandescent bulbs, however. You guys see the wheels has a gray accent on it, and those are 20s. I'll show them to you here in a second. Black mirror caps, door handles. This one had the 33-gallon fuel tank. You guys see right here, American flag, and that comes a part of the built to serve package anyways. Black bumpers, black exhaust tails, multifunction tailgate. No LED taillights, however. I would have liked to have seen that. But yeah, the exterior looks really cool, especially with that hood. Has the heat extractors. And then you guys see this does have the coil suspension. You can get air suspension on Bighorn. However, I don't know if you can get that with this package. Here's a quick peek at the tires, which are the Bridgestone Duelers, and tire size is going to be right here, T75 5520, so 20-inch wheel, 6 lug. Turn signals on the mirrors, and this does not have smart key system. It's not even available on the Bighorn package. Convex on both sides, blind spot alert too. And then here's where we're gonna fill up at. So it would have a 26-gallon fuel tank standard. Multi-link rear suspension, so it is coiled. Hence why these trucks ride so good. Rear parking sensors, and notice how they put the parking sensors too on the plastic part of the bumper. Also, you have LED lights for your license plate. Here's a light here that shines below for your Class 4 hitch. And this is why you get that multi-function tailgate. Spray in comes a part of that package. However, there's no bed lights in this truck, but you do have a power sliding glass with defrost. You cannot get the twin panel with this 250th anniversary package. Don't know why. And as you guys saw on the window sticker, 355 rear, there is a 392 available for max tow. That's your spare tire. And here's a nice side view of this truck. Now, in case you forgot, this is the 3-liter Hurricane inline 6 design, good for 420 horsepower, 469 pound-feet of torque. I will say though, this engine is pretty overbuilt. For example, it does have aluminum heads, which is no shocker there for weight savings, and it does feature a closed deck design. Also, the main bearing cradles of both engines, this standard output and the high output, are cross bolted. Each turbo feeds 3 cylinders, and I will say the biggest benefit of this setup is the drivetrain. That 8 HP 75 8-speed is really reliable. I haven't heard of any issues in regards to that transmission, and they've been using it for a long time. Let's check out this beautiful interior. You guys do know that these trucks still have that 12% manufacturer discount as of right now. This is July 2026. It's going on. Not sure when they're going to stop doing it, but be sure to check with the dealership, especially with Ezra here. Now, I think this is my favorite interior when you're comparing this with the Fords and the GM Twins. And when they add this package, you guys see that blue accent on these seats. Check that out, America 250. You can probably slap something here too. It should stick onto it. Tilt headrest comes standard. You can see that white and red stitching. And look at the steering wheel, red, white, and blue. Right there. Adaptive cruise control, as I said, is standard on this truck. Here's some of your lighting controls. Power pedals down below. You guys see you have the all-weather mats. Now they didn't do anything special with the carpet on this. More of that red and white stitching there. 12-inch display. Push button start comes standard, and this truck does have the black headliner too. Out back, look at the floor space. Look at how wide the door opens. This truck is a killer. And those sills are upgraded, front and rear. I'll show them to you up front here in a second, but look at these big mats, low floor, MOLLE strips. You guys saw the red seatbelt probably too. You can drop down the headrest out back for better visibility if no one's sitting back here. And armrest. Out back too, you have USBs, power plug right there, 115 volt, cup holders. Yeah, this is really, really nice. Let's check out the passenger side. And by the way, you can actually put something here. That's like a Velcro strip there. If you do want a power seat on the passenger side, you would have to step up to the Laramie trim. But yeah, here's that red seat belt. And here's that sill. America made us. That's what it says there. And right here, still hard plastic on the dash, but you have the Alpine sound system, one wireless charger down below. And they still have the best center console, I would say. This slides, deep storage, another power plug. Let's go for a quick drive. I haven't driven a Hurricane in a while, and I think this is a good day to do it because it's super hot out here. The air conditioning in the half tons work better than the HDs. I just noticed that, by the way. They have a max AC button right there on the screen, and it just dials everything down and then puts the fan speed up. If you were to drive this truck and then drive a 5.7 Hemi, you wouldn't even notice which one you're driving unless you give it the juice, or unless you start it up, obviously, too, because the 5.7 does come with a little bit louder exhaust. But I will say, if you were to buy that over this Hurricane, you wouldn't miss the power delivery. This thing is just lethal. Ready? Wide open throttle. I mean, it just goes. And this does have four-wheel drive auto too. So if you were to launch this from zero, this thing would probably take off a lot better compared to like some of the Fords, because auto four-wheel drive is an option and may not even be available for like the XLT and STX trim levels. I love how big the cab is too. You know, I've been testing out these rear air vents too. The air coming out of these back ones are pretty good too, I would say. Now if I need to get around this truck here, watch this. Watch the power that you get. It's so easy to pass. The brakes are nice and strong. These seats are very supportive, very comfortable. They're not too hard, not too soft. The brakes do feel a little touchy, but not bad. It's not bad at all, I would say. But yeah, this air conditioner works pretty darn good. I don't know why this is in Celsius. So everything's in Celsius. You can change that obviously in the infotainment. It's really easy to do. All you have to do is just go to vehicle, and then you have to go to settings, and go to units. I'm actually shocked it's letting me do this while I'm driving. There we go. So it's 103 degrees outside. And I'm going to show you guys the temperatures here. Hopefully you guys see that. Coolant's at 198, trans at 160, oil is at 199. But yeah, overall, this is a nice truck. I think that Ram's recipe is top notch. I think that for what you're getting for $66,000, just think back a decade ago, right? That's 2016. Some of the top trims didn't have some of the features this truck had, or it was an option. Just like, for example, you have heated seats, heated steering wheel, dual climate control on a Bighorn, right? A little bit of power up here. But yeah, let's check out what the payload capacity is, because you probably have guessed it. You guys probably saw on the window sticker, it had the steel hood, so that does somewhat rob you of a little bit of payload. So let's see what this Bighorn has. Here are the numbers on the door. The gross axle weight rating out front's gonna be 3,900 pounds. The rear is 4,100 pounds. Gross vehicle weight rating is 7,100 pounds. 20 by 9 wide wheels. All in payload is 1,574 pounds. Tire pressure is 39 out front and then 39 in the rear. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. As I said, this is a nice truck. I think that it's something special, and it actually stands for something, right? 250 years of United States of America. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so yet. Reach out to Ezra if you would like to purchase this truck, and I'll see you guys in the next one.